Hey guys, and welcome to a new news episode. First thing we're going to talk about today is the egg hatch rate from Deino for the Dragon Week event. So we can see here, at this moment in time, the Silk Road has done 266 7-kilometer eggs related to the Dragon event. They hatched 0 dinos. So if you still have good hope that you're going to get a shiny dino this week, you might want to reconsider at this point. You might want to, I don't think it's worth it to keep putting in the 7-kilometer eggs to try and have that small chance to get a shiny dino out of it. If you're doing it for Gibble, then there actually is somewhat of a chance, although 21 from 266 is obviously still low, but that's actually decent. So if you combine that with the wild Gibbles, with the raid Gibbles, it is possible to get a Gibble shiny in this event. But Dino seems to be out of the question unless you are lucky with one of your two research dinos and got a shiny there. We're going to go to PV Poke. So it's been a week since Season 3 kicked off, and here's how your training battles have gone. Azumarill and Stunfisk is the common team, with Abomasnow and Skarmory popping up frequently on teams. Check out the full trends report below. So we can see that some of the top teams here that are listed are here Meganium, Drifblim, and Alolan Stunfisk. We can see here a Shadow Abomasnow and Azumarill with a Galarian Stunfisk. So the numbers below, I would imagine, are the movesets. So this means Play Rough and Hydro Pump. And also for this is also Play Rough, Hydro Pump for this Azumarill. So normal Abomasnow here. So we can see that Alolan Stunfisk is in almost all of the teams for the top 10. And Azumarill is in most of the teams. We can see that Meganium is in 3 of the teams also. Very strong pick, apparently. Even though both PV Poke has put Tropius as the best top contender here, but it is not in any of the teams, so that doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. But it's interesting to see what kind of Pokemon are popping up often. Apparently Azumarill has the highest rating at the moment for the Great League, and with Ice Beam and the Hydro Pump. And then we got Umbreon. Scrafty is put up really high. Defense Deoxys then, Galarian Stunfisk of course. Dewgong with a double legacy moveset. So you have an elite Vestiam for Ice Shard. And maybe during the community day you can get an elite Charge TM for Ice Wing, so you can get your own good Dewgong. In that case I would advise to find yourself a really good PvP Dewgong first, rank 10 top, I would say, to make it really worth it to use the elite TMs, as they are very valuable and expensive. And yeah, some other picks here. So that's a little bit what's going on in the PvP. Then we have from a person here who made, goodness, is there a name here? I don't see a name, maybe on the bottom. Cannon Mel. Okay, so this is an article from Cannon Mel. As he explains here, he finished as a global top 200 player in both Season 1 and Season 2, over 3,200 rating. So you can be sure that this person knows what he's talking about, and he's made the ultimate guide to reaching rank 10 in the Go Battle League. So as you can see here, for me scrolling down, this is a long article, a very detailed article, about a variety of subjects related to Go Battle League. And he's got all sorts of plans going here. Plans for neutral lead. He's got high level game plans, so switch advantage, shield advantage, energy advantage, damage advantage, remaining Pokemon advantage. So you can see that this is an extensive article, and if you are into PvP, this is definitely an article that you can check out. There's also a comprehensive PvP analysis on Community Day Gyarados. So we can see here Gyarados will of course get a new moveset. So you can see here all the fast moves that it can learn. And now the charge moves, Aqua Tail will be added. So you can see it's another long article. So if you're really interested in how Gyarados is going to perform for the Go Battle League, then you can read this article already to give you a decent idea. Community Day is coming up soon. Now the leaderboards are live for Season 3. So we can see here, rank 1, number 1 is at the moment 2,724 in rating. So you can see that this person is still around 280 points away from rank 10, which means that it isn't that easy at the moment to reach rank 10, as obviously nobody has reached it yet. And it's unlikely that somebody will be reaching rank 10 before the end of the Great League. So possibly the first rank 10 will be coming in the Ultra League, which is still some time away. Then we have here from Mathematician, who is thanking PvPoke for the test. A clip here, and it is related to the CMP. So there was a glitch where if you both tied for the CMP, that you could switch after your attack, despite the fact that the other person was already going to do his attack. So you can see him here switching, and the other person was already doing his attack. So this was supposed to be fixed, that if you both do your attack at the same time, that nobody can switch in between. But clearly, that doesn't seem to be fixed yet. Then we go to Pokeminers here. Let's see now. It was only a matter of time, but iOS is now obfuscated as well. So I didn't know what that means, but apparently it means a deliberate act of creating source that is difficult for humans to understand. Programmers may deliberately obfuscate code to conceal its purpose. So that seems to be what Niantic is doing here. They don't want the data miners to find out what's going to happen. So they're trying to obfuscate the information so it will be more of a surprise for us. That means that from now on, when we are looking at data mines, it will be harder to get significant information from it, unfortunately. Okay, so the Spotlight Hour is coming today from 6 to 7 p.m. It's going to be Horsey, which is still quite a rare shiny. It's had a Safari Zone weekend where people worldwide could get more Horseys. But I remember that Safari Zone, and it was very difficult to get shinies during that weekend. Of course, it's spawning a decent bit in the wild as well, but still, I imagine that many people are looking forward to try and get that shiny Horsey. And yeah, you can get double catch candy as well, so don't forget to catch your dinos during that moment. Or maybe you have stocked up Dratini or Bacon encounters. You can catch those as well, obviously. Then we have a quality of life update. You can finally throw away items before a battle. So maybe you've had this before. You go into a rocket battle and it's telling you that your bag is full. Now you try to go to your items, but you cannot delete anything. So you have to go all the way out of the battle to delete items and go back in there. But now you can just go to your bag and you are able to delete items there. So that is indeed a nice quality of life update. We have got a quick mention here of Niantic saying that for a limited time, your favorite US Baskin Robbins locations are hosting Pokestops or gyms. So if you have a Baskin and Robbins in your neighborhood and you're suddenly seeing a Pokestop or gym there, then know that that is going to be a temporary location. So if it turns out to be a gym and you're going to get it close to gold, then you want to make sure that you get it to gold before it goes away. Or it might be a sliver away from gold and it gets taken away. That would be unfortunate. Then we got two interesting texts here for GoFest Makeup Day. So the first one here is about the bonuses for the gifts. So we know that we can get rare candies again during the makeup event for the gifts. And I've asked the question whether we can open 200 or 30 a day. And the Niantic support has given an answer to a certain trainer here. And he's saying, you'll be able to open 30 gifts and carry 20. But he's also saying something interesting as well. You'll be able to encounter the G and O Unknown during the makeup event. So G and O Yunon will be coming during the makeup event. Most likely they will be only spawning from the incense, and we know now from the article from the Silver Road that they had a 1 in 130 chance for a shiny. So for only 3 hours and many other Pokemon coming from the incense, don't put your hopes up too high to get a shiny, but it's nice to get another chance. Okay, so we know now that the gifts are only going to be 30 and G and O are coming. Then, during day 2, we could TM frustration away. So we've also asked the question, can we TM frustration away during the makeup event? And the answer is simply no. So let's see. You will not be able to TM the frustration on makeup event. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, kind of to be expected. And yeah, so that's everything that I have to share for today. It's nice to get a little bit more clarification of how the makeup event is going to be organized. And yeah, when more information comes out, I will make a new episode. And I will see you then.